Ba-ba-bum-bum. I'm gonna Thunder. What's one more HP you have? Oh, you guys are Cavaliers, right? I should probably use your movement. This way we have one less enemy to worry about. I'm also skipping animations because I'm slightly speeding this along. It's a 30 to 40 hour, probably not 30, but 30 plus hour RPG. We don't need to see the animations like the same time every single time. Like, this is a long game. We'll have plenty of times to see them. I'm kind of doing this just to make up for lost time a bit. Calm down, calm down. Don't. Oh, you're gonna kill. Oh, you're not? Oh, no, you are because I used fire. Dang it. If now magic taking HP is a problem. I guess that's the nerf they had to do to make it balanced. Because magic is stupid broken in this game. But this is easy. So we have to do something about Luther.
Just say the word.
Just say the word. No, 28% chance crit.
Easy pickings.
I can do it like this. Nah, don't do that. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, I might just not attack.
Leave this to me.
With Luther, it might be the best call.
Allow me.
Do I really allow you? I almost called you Ray Chase, but you're not Ray Chase. Fernand is Ray Chase. I think you're Grant George, which apparently does Yuri in the Definitive Edition. Like, not Troy Baker Yuri, but the replacement they got because they refused. I mean, they didn't even ask Troy Baker for the role, so. This is interesting. By interesting, I mean not really. Luther might die. We have a lot of turn wheels. You're all gonna gang up on Luther, aren't you? Yeah, I know his name. He has an I in his name, but honestly, it's a lot easier to say Luther. The game has not pronounced his name in the cutscene or anything that I remember, so I'm gonna keep saying Luther. Just deal with it. When have I ever pronounced characters' names right? This is quite a problem for Luther. What I could do.
Very well.
Might be worth doing now. I could heal after attacking. Because now magic takes HP, so I feel like healing after attacking would help a little bit.
Just leave it to me.
Possibly. I feel like Luther's still gonna die. Hey, only way to find out is by trying.
Allow me.
Dang it, if they were switched, that'd be good. Now, the best Cavalier is closer to the one that's almost dead. I hate it. Did you really get a 14% chance crit on that enemy? I couldn't tell. It looked like the unique animation, but I could not tell straight up. You won't die. Alright, no one kill Luther, please. Don't. We're gonna kill him. Got him in a loop. Still loop. I mean, we can fix it. I'm just gonna have to redo a lot of stuff. Come on. Let's try it. Turn 2.
Just say the word.
I'm gonna have over here. Actually,
Stand back.
dang it, Tobin. I was hoping you could do a lot more.
Stand aside.
Leave this to me.
Who's Matilda voiced by, chat? I don't recognize her voice. If it's anyone in like that, I would know.
Allow me.
But it could be someone I know, who knows? Oh, you're trapped. Very, very not Pog. Oh, dang, you're not gonna die. Ugh.
Allow me. Sure, why not?
Chat, I know that there's a support, but I don't want to do it because it wastes a turn. I do the supports when there's like a safe opportunity, like especially now when there's an ambush. There's no way I'm going to be able to do a support.
Very well.
This might be when I need to be saved. Oh, you crit! Let's go!
I knew you had potential.
Just leave it to me.
Thank you.
Caitlin Glass? That's a name I know. I just don't know what she does. I don't really know like what she does by heart, but I know that name. That's definitely a voice that I've heard before. For sure. Caitlin Glass is a familiar voice name. I just don't remember what roles she does. It's not one I memorized, but it's definitely one I've heard of. Oh, dang it. Turn wheel. Oh, I only get that many turn wheels here. That's not good.
Stand back.
I'm gonna do it. I don't think Tobin's is... Oh, come on! It's really annoying. Alright, no one died because I'm out of turn wheels. Or I'm not out, but I have one more, and that's basically running out. Alright, you're gonna get Luther. Alright, no one else hit Luther, and we're fine. Alright, you're hitting Cliff. That's cool. Cool, cool. Oh, come on! This game sucks. I wish I was playing Arc the Lab right now. Speaking of Arc the Lab, I am replaying Arc the Lab 2 because that game is amazing. Because I'm not going to play the third one for a while, but... decided to replay the second one, but dang it. I like doing this just to... Hang on. Oh, she's Rose in Tales of Zestiria. Okay. Interesting. Played Zestiria like a decent amount of times. At least twice, maybe 3 times. I have a weird relationship with Zestiria because, like, while I know its problems, it's not like I wouldn't argue that it's like a good game, well, no. I would argue it's a good game. I wouldn't argue it's a great game. Good is even a bit of a stretch, but I like it, honestly. I have some enjoyment with that game. A lot more than I should, but I definitely think other Tales games are better for sure. It's not even high in my rankings, but I still get some enjoyment out of that game. Okay, Luther is gonna die. It's really... Probably gonna go for Cliff. One of you might go... Hopefully you don't both go for Luther because... I don't know who Elma is, though. I never played... She's in Xenoblade Chronicles? I thought she was in... I never played X and 2. I still don't know who Elma is. This might work, because Tobin... You might... If you aggro the Tobin, then I might have saved the Luther. Alright, he attacks Luther. That's normal. One always attacked Luther. Alright, I think Luther's gonna live. I think he's fine. You're attacking Lucas. That's fine. No, you're... Oh, but you might not die? Yeah, you're not gonna die this time. Okay, I'll take it. 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 Finally. Oh my goodness.
Me?
Now you know why Nova will not be playing many, if any, older Fire Emblems.
As I thought.
Just imagine me playing an FE game without the turn wheel. He says after choosing to play Classic. Which I honestly find kind of funny. I choose to play Classic, but I also hate permadeaths.
Just leave it to me.
We haven't gotten an Nosferatu in a while. I hope you don't miss this. Okay, good.
I was taught by the best.
Oh, were you? Were you taught by the best?
Stand aside.
But yeah, I am replaying Arcalad 2 chat. Because man, I looked at my cases and I'm like, hey, I want to play the third Arcalad, but I've got other games I want to get to first. Dragon Quest XI is really, I think Dragon Quest XI might be the next like long-term thing I do. Once this or Persona finishes, which I think this will finish first,
Of course we won.
we're going to be doing Dragon Quest XI.
Overworked myself.
Because I just want to play that game again. So I decided to play Arcalad 2 again, just because I won't be playing the third one for at least a few months. Maybe like August. So I decided to play the second one again. Also, it would probably help to refresh my opinions a little bit, have more of a bias towards Arcalad 2. Because I played Lunar 2 twice, and I played Grandia many times. So playing Arcalad 2 twice would help my PS1 analysis video a little bit. Okay, where am I going here? But yeah, we won't be getting to Arcalad 3 till like at least August. It was gonna be like a June, July kind of affair, but I think August. Like, I'm fine with waiting that long. As long as it happens this year, honestly. Which it definitely will. Like, it's high enough on the list to happen this year, but it's not super high where it's gonna happen super soon. Open Sesame. Oh, let me see. But those are gonna be enemies. Please get me to a shrine. Oh, let's go! Finally. Last change immediately. Also, we have to watch Memory Prisms. Yeah, I remember you telling me there's a post game. We'll see if I decide to do that.
Well, here.
Like, if the post game, especially if the post game is just gameplay, I'm gonna be honest with you, kind of lowers my chances of doing it. I mean, I won't know until I finish the game. We'll see when I'm at the end of this playthrough how I'm feeling. If I'm like, hey, do I want to keep playing Valentia or call it in the books?
I can do that.
But it depends. Like, even if I get frustrated with this game, I'm not having a bad time with it. I'm still having a fun time with the game. It has some annoying parts in it, but like, it's still a really fun game. I mean, if it wasn't, I wouldn't be playing it. I would have stopped by now. Just because I don't play things that I'm not having fun with, you know? Like, I'm not afraid. On my channel, if there's ever a game that I find really boring, like, if it's just not even that bad, if it's boring and it's, like, a long time to finish it, I'm not afraid to say, hey, sorry, guys, I'm not having a great time with this game, so I'm just not gonna waste my time. I'm not afraid to do that. Ever in a playthrough. Luckily, most of the games I played weren't, like, awful that I wanted to quit in the middle of them. Arcalad 1, if Arcalad 1 was a longer game, I probably would have quit that playthrough. Arcalad 1's saving grace is that it's super short, so I feel like with Arcalad 1, you should just kind of suck it up and play with only Arc if that's what you want, because the game is so short. Alright, so we have Leaving the Past Behind and Event-Tide Intrigue.
Do you think you might be able to pick up the pace, Python? I could consider it if we hadn't been marching non-stop since yesterday.
You mean like Tokyo Mirage Sessions? Yeah, exactly. I stopped playing Tokyo Mirage Sessions because, like, I don't know if you were following my channel by that point, Raptor. Right before I started streaming, I did Tokyo Mirage. I didn't finish that playthrough because I got bored with it. I mean, I made it like 20 hours in, 30 hours in, but I stopped it because I just got really bored. That's a perfect example. Or Star Ocean First Departure. I did the same thing with Star Ocean 1. I never finished that game because I got bored with it. I think it was at the end of that game, but the backtracking and encounter rate got very annoying.
I'm sorry, are you whining? Was that a whine?
And that is also why I'm not going to be playing Lufia Runes of Lore or Dawn of the New World on the channel, because they are such bad games. I don't want to ever revisit them.
In case it slipped your mind, the fate of all Zofia is at stake. We must join the Deliverance and do our part. Now show a little backbone. This is gonna snap my backbone. Are you really so keen on joining up? I am. Why? Are you getting cold feet? Of course not. But joining the Deliverance ain't exactly a whopper of an idea if you ask me. I hear they're a bunch of mamby-pamby knights and stuck-up young nobles.
Mamby-pamby.
Means you and me are walking halfway across Sophia just to be snubbed. They would never do that. Probably. At least I hope not. See? The only future you got there is as a peon among peons. I admit, you could be right. But I also hear their leader, Sir Clive, is a just and reasonable man. I wager he'll judge us based on what we can do and not the station of our birth. Or perhaps you'd rather turn around and continue working for Lord Dunderhead. Not bloody likely. So, is leaving the soldier game for good completely off the table at this point? You're welcome to return home and be a carpenter like your father. Huh? The only thing I hate more than swords is hammers. There you go then. You're a gifted archer, so use the gifts you have. You won't catch me running home to be some bookworm like my sire. I've made a name for myself as a warrior. May as well take that to its logical conclusion and do some more warring. Everything has to be a step forward for you. In truth, I'm too scared to begin questioning myself now. You? Scared? Well, slap my butt and call me a rented mule. I try to keep it to a minimum. Now walk, mule! Walk! The Deliverance hideout is just beyond these woods. We should attempt to reach it before the sun abandons us. Yes, my lord. Right away, my lord.
Dude, memory prisms are pretty neat. Really cool, giving you more background on the characters and how they came to be. That's cool. Eventide intrigue.
Chancellor to say? Chancellor!
Oh, so this one's gonna be about Slade and Desade. Desay, not Desade.
It's me, Lord Chancellor. Sir Slade. You, ask for me, my lord? You've arrived. Good. My lord, may I ask why you wanted to meet me here?
The castle has far too many ears, and what I say is meant for yours alone. I have a mission for you, one that must be carried out in secret. Prince Conrad and Princess Antise. You are to go to the villa where they reside and put them to the sword.
My lord, that's... You want me to assassinate the king's own children?
Do it. And when this sorry business is over, you shall be my right-hand man. Lands, titles, the world has great things in store for you, Slade.
Of course, my lord. May I presume to, presume that you were behind the untimely demise of the king's other scions?
Presume what you will. I do the world a service by purging it of Lima's incompetent bloodline. Only one man is fit to rule Sophia, and you stand in his presence. Or do you disagree?
No, my lord. Agreed on all fronts. Was about to say as much myself, so I was. But doesn't the king's bloodline descend from Milla herself? Incompetent though Lima may be, the mother won't take kindly to his death.
Do not speak to me of mothers. I never suckled at that monster's teat. Why should I fear a goddess too busy sleeping to leave her temple? The age of worrying about what the gods think of us has come to an end. The kingdom of Zofia needs a strong will to set it back on course. My will.
Well said, my lord. Hear, hear. I would be honored to aid you in all of your noble ambitions.
Then see it done on the day after next. That's when Lima and his guard go to the temple for rites. Oh, and Slade. Kill everyone at the villa. I want not a single life spared. There can be no witnesses.
Understood, my lord.
Ooh, okay, okay. Oh, hang on. I wanted to switch to the big screen because nothing was on the bottom screen, so I figured why not. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. So we got all of our classes evolved, and we are ready to move on. Let's talk to some people, though, and maybe examine. If there's anything to examine. Oh, mana herb, let's go. And let's talk to these people.